Welcome back. It is Throwback Thursday, my dudes. Let us all combat post-Wednesdaily depression together by taking a dive into the history of the Hearthstone history books. Today, we are in the League of Explorers solo challenge adventure, and you all know we're playing Paladin, play whenever possible.
We have played Demon Hunter for a while.
Yeah, what was this? Uldaman? It was one of them. It was one of the Titan facility things. The one with the Arcadus at the end. And we're going to snack some people today with the Odd Paladin. What does this first boss do with JJ?
Well, his hero power makes it so our minions cost 2 more, but then it switches to our spells costing 2 more.
Switcheroos.
Which means we can't play minions on turn 1.
Let's keep only one of them, then. And hope we get, like, ultimately lost in the jungle. Actually, we can kick all of them. Because we
there's enough 1-drops. Yeah.
And Lost in the Jungle is all that we can use at this point. So now we can't play it. So we rely on hero power in this one. It should be evident. But that's what all Paladin always does. So I think should be conflict here. Starvish was a wee blessing. Brandon is a Scot. He's a Scotsman. That's why he says we. Alright, now spells are expensive, so we just hero power.
Yeah, because otherwise we would have totally played a Blessing of Might on his Trog to give him like +5 attack. Yeah.
Correct.
Great stuff.
Correct. Alright, now spells are cheap. Let's play I guess hero power. We could go Lost or less.
If we go Lost, we buff his Trog though. Oh, yeah, actually gains only 1. I thought he gained 2. But yeah, it's still
a big deal though. We only have a board of 1 once. Does it matter if he has to attack with 3?
Not really. So you're saying just go Lost?
Let's go Lost. Hit face. If he hits face, we have Raid Leader next turn. We take him out efficiently. If he trades, we trade. And nothing.
Oh, especially with him having a Hunter Secret, because we all know that could be explosive.
Alright, we trade. Check.
It is not.
Do we Stonehill then, I guess? Or we hero? That's Stonehill. We have Raid. Is Hecklebot maybe good? Let's see, what does he play? Like, we don't even know what he plays.
How bad is Etten actually? Because no, it's pretty bad. I think we'll just take Worshipper. Right?
I'd like Hecklebot, right? Over stats, like a maybe a shot. I doubt we'll play any of them.
I guess we play Battle Mage as well. That is the one that gains 2 when I cast a spell.
The Trogs, man. Okay, let's go Raid Leader and let's go hard. Let's go to town.
Playing Raid Leader for 5 is always a good play, right?
Still value. Still value. With all this attack buff, still value. Does not matter. Just come up with Fogomancer, and it's over. It's nothing. What is this? It's like no resistance. Absolutely crazy, dude. Easy money. Dude, All Paladin is pretty good in case y'all didn't know this. So, it's an effective deck. Does pretty well. Alright. We got the second one. And this one is one of the trap room escape things again.
Yes, but this time we do not construct our own decks.
No, it's a pre-constructed one, so we don't get to play All Paladin. But the point is we need to survive. I suppose it's 10 turns again? That's what it was last time.
I guess, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
The inclination will tell me we're surviving from Trogs. Because there's a lot of Trogs hanging out. Alright. Consult brand, spike decrease starts with stuff on the board for no reason.
Okay, he has Debris, a Chasing Trog, and a Earthen Pursuer. We have
Trog looks
Restore 10 health. What?
The frog looks like a human there, doesn't he?
Not really.
Yeah,
Humans
does.
usually aren't quite as furry. Also,
Looks like a bomb.
I don't know. Oh, so
I should
these
just play
things
the
look
two
pretty
big
good.
minions. Let's play them both. Yeah, I like the parrot.
Our hero power also deals 3 damage to a random enemy minion, by the by, but I guess this is still better.
So we have stuff that's good because he starts with all sorts of, and he also okay. I see. Okay. All right. I know how we're doing this. I see. That's good. Zero power here, maybe. The parrot, yeah, good stuff.
I mean, we could also draw at some point, but I think the hero power is pretty solid. You just summon one of each every turn because I think we can deal with that.
That's a lot of dealing. We'll see. Let's hero power. Hope you hit one of the good ones. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just every turn. Okay, with the all 6 health, of course, what we have going for us is that everything is basically multiple of 3 damage we do when they attack, and we have, so that's good.
There's a deal 10 though, which is slightly confusing to me.
That's a bit weird. Let's do this, and I guess we draw. We draw this time. We take some, but next turn we can play. We also don't get over 2 mana. Is the other thing.
That is correct. Yes.
So that's.
But we're also like halfway there, and ooh.
Oh, that's a big draw. It's a big draw.
So this has 3 attacks. So do we just play boom and decoy?
Let's do it. Let's do it, yeah.
Because that should, in theory, kill 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
this is
now
a
they
6/6.
get bigger.
A lumbering golem. Ooh, we're also like
damage.
incredibly low on health.
Dylan makes sense. Yeah, we need to restore some and probably kill the big one. Yeah. It's not as easy. This is major pressure here. Goddamn.
We only need 3 more turns, and we can get 1 turn closer, so we need only 2 more turns, but we still need to live.
We can't afford that, right? Can we afford to do that?
I mean, we could still do it next turn.
Right. So we have to. I think we have to restore health and kill one, right? That's basically all we got.
But the thing is, we can't even guarantee that we kill one.
Oh Christ! That's just over. Wow, that's really tough. Wait, like this is very linear gameplay. So how are you supposed to like beat this reliably? Like it should be like constructed in a way where you just win, right? Or where you can win. But did we draw, like, is there like some crazy cards that we didn't draw? What?
Well, I mean, we can win it. It is constructed in a winnable way. It's just that you can just happen.
Saying, like it should be right, but we didn't get a win there. Like we didn't get cards to do it. So there must be cards in the deck that we didn't get. We should have got. It's weird.
Well, or we could have played it better, maybe, or we just happened to draw a little bit. Unfortunately, yes. Oh god, it's random with what he starts too. Great.
Yeah, I think we eliminate the big one. Play the parrot.
Oh, you mean Dynamite and Parrot? Yeah.
Yeah. Parrot wears a hat, by the way. That's appreciated. That's very appreciated.
Yeah, one might say it's an explorer's hat.
Stylish bird.
I guess we boom, hero power, and hit. That clears the board.
Yeah, let's do it.
And if we hit first, we can even guarantee that our parrot lives.
Random effects ain't random if you know how to make them not random. Facts. Big facts.
I suppose that is true, yes.
Okay.
Do we just hero power owl, parrot, I guess?
Yeah, it's hero power. There we go.
The unfortunate thing is, if we don't play the draw, we'll always be in the top decking mode, but if we play the draw, that costs half our mana.
It's a big issue. Let's draw here.
Oh, why would we draw?
Yeah.
See, this seems way better.
We can get the 10 damage. That's alright. But we should draw one time. At some point we need to. That's a
I am
big
inclined to say no.
No, we draw. I think we keep that for a turn, right?
Okay, so you're saying just draw? Hero power draw?
To build. Well, draw once and see what we get. I like the parrot here. Or even exit. Like, I mean, we can afford it at this point.
See, and now we're already decently close to winning.
2 big ones. Okay. Alright, let's see how it is. Now we need to do the AoE.
Certainly.
It's pretty much forced. And hero power with it, I suppose. Maybe parrot. I don't know how. It depends on how smart he is with the trades. The AI probably not vary. I need to get damage again.
I mean, the decoy is definitely helpful.
Yeah. That and parrot then. I guess.
Yes, because he has no guaranteed way of winning.
And he might attack the parrot.
See, he can also summon the rocks, which is of course very good for us.
He completely ignores
1 turn to
parrot.
escape, which I believe means if we end our turn, we win, right? That's how that works.
Let's see. I mean, we can't prevent lethal anyway if it doesn't. Just end turn, see what happens. Oh, it's after his turn, right? It ticks down after his turn. Yeah.
Well,
it ticks down after his turn. This is very hard. I didn't expect this out of any throwback post Wednesday in the entire... until we basically get to Lich King. Alright, let's do it again. We might also not do class challenges then if we got stuck up on this a bit, because the video shouldn't be too long. Maybe
yeah,
separately or another time. This is really difficult. That's that. Didn't expect early Hearthstone to be like challenging like this.
I think the biggest problem is that this is in multiple aspects very RNG dependent, because look at this, right? His start this time was very much significantly stronger than last time.
Yeah.
I think we just play both decoys though.
Sure.
Because that seems to be one of the best cards.
Maybe a strategy is to draw early and often. Maybe that's the thing that you're supposed to do. But like, look at this now. We don't get AoE, we're pretty much done now. We got it there, luckily.
So we play the
hero
AoE
power,
and draw?
clear the board. Yeah.
Oh, AoE
and hero power, maybe.
Fair
It's a big one, right?
I guess it's just how often you draw the AoEs and what things he summons.
Yeah, that's basically it. Now I would draw. I'd probably draw now and play the parrot.
How about barreling forward?
No, let's play the parrot. I mean, it's so early on. Like we can't let tempo barrel out of control. Pardon the pun.
How about we just keep him and play him when the counter says 2 turns to escape?
Something like that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about that because then you don't take the disadvantage of the tempo loss for that long.
Oh, is this draw and hero power?
Something like that, yeah. Let's draw. See if we can get the AoE. That's good to know.
We do get the AoE.
We could also now just play the
decoy. Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, because that kicks 2 attack. We can only take like 4. Preferable order for us. Let's suck us now. The AoE stronger.
AoE
and now
powers.
AoE here clears the board. We got full hand. This is the one. This is the one, boys. We're doing it. Oh, God's sake! What world? All right. Okay. We can take one of them out though.
And then do we just barrel forward now in case we draw another one? In case we have another one?
I still wouldn't do it here, right? I'd save for turns this maximum health maintenance. I'd either hero power or draw on this thing. I think it's just too early still, because this is like do nothing for the next 2 turns, and that's sort of it's the race against time, right?
We have repair. We have 2 repairs, and he has 1 minion right now.
This could go bad.
I feel like shortening the encounter is very helpful.
I mean, we want to play it, but not now, right? Like, it's sort of the inverse to money, right? This is an investment, basically, right? Like, if you can have money now or later, do you want it now? But for this one, this is sort of shortening...
Yes, if it's the same amount of money, then I want it now, yes.
Yeah, this is like shortening the term of your investment, which yields the same amount of money.
I don't follow. That sounds like a good thing.
Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna play it, but not like let's play it in 2 turns. Let's play it both in 2 turns. Let's make the best tempo play whenever we can. So either hero power or draw at this point, I say. Because we'll just survive 2 more turns with the least amount of with actively taking the least amount of damage. And then next turn we can do the thing. So probably we should restore health. We just heal. Yeah. Hopefully hit. Yes, that's the one. This has to be the one now. Because now his board isn't even strong enough. Now we can just do the thing twice and GG's. Got him. Alright, this was tough though. It's very RNG heavy, like you said.
You see how the last one seemed almost trivial, right?
Yeah, because we got the right stuff. We got the right AoE. And, okay, he made one big mistake where he walked into it. We got both of them, and he left them open, yeah.
Yeah, no, my point is, though, that if that had happened on the first game, you would have never said, oh, this is so difficult. You would have said, oh, this is very easy to counter.
We only have a sample size of 3 games, right? But, like, just if we were to roughly assume that 2 out of 3 or at a disadvantage that's sizable, that's still a difficult encounter. Well, it's still difficult to count. Alright, the dude, he's a Titan guy, I think.
Oh!
He summons...
Oh!
He summons homeboys.
Wait, so if he summons things on our side...
Yeah, that buffs it.
That should buff it, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it buffs it, yeah. We'll play it first turn, too. Because he's gonna buff it for us. And we just beat them down. Super tough, big time. Yeah. And that's 0-2. And someone's hooked to eat.
So, I suppose hero power?
Let's put 5 in there. Exactly. And he's gonna...
Also, the maul is great.
Yeah, it's a mandatory
plus
hero
1
power
maul
too.
for those.
Oh, that's a win. That's just a win on the spot, basically. This is over 2 turns. Perfect draw. Perfect draw. We got the 6-1 now, and we got the hammer. That's...
Wait, what was that? Oh! Give your minions +1/+1 and taunt.
That's pretty strong. I think hammer time. Why not? Or we could wait a turn. Wait a second. Why not just maybe why not just like the veteran trade and hero power again? Maximize board. Next turn we get the additional statue, and then it's hammer time.
Huh.
Okay. Well, let's put 5 people on the board. Why not? Blazing battle mage is a... Wait, is that a person?
It's a gnome.
Oh god, it's half a person.
Reign of Toads, because we need wide boards, I guess.
Listen, man, it's a good thing. Let's hammer time here. Let's go. Yeah,
I'll face everything. I
think that's just. Yeah. Let's just go all the way. I mean, what even are we doing here? It's not like
what we're doing is we are dealing 17 points of damage in 1 turn.
Easy. Value. Oh boy, the dwarf. You know what? I respect dwarves so much more than I do gnomes. It's crazy, right?
Well, yeah, but that's just because you're racist.
Why am I racist? Dwarves are Scottish and they're buff and they're still twice as big, right? Like gnomes are like bugs. Like they're almost like they're weird, right? I mean, gnomes are almost like goblins in a lot of ways. Especially in that they. You want to do class challenge?
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Well,
I know this video is going to be a bit long, but we're not going to just make a second video for just the class challenges, right? So
let's knock them out. So gnomes are in a lot of ways like goblins, except at least that they're not green, right? But they're just as small, and they make weird stuff. At least they don't use them for like evil activity. But like still though, you know they're not. I
don't see what your problem with small people is.
Like Well, first of all, don't call them people, right? You just said they're not people. So
I never said that.
Personify. Well, don't humanize them, because I know what you're doing, right? You're trying to make me look bad, right? By adding sympathy to them, humanizing them, right? They're not people. They're pests, basically, right? They're other life forms. Like saying that is like, oh, why would you be so racist against like snakes, snails, or some little disgusting vermin creature that is absolutely not a human being? In Azeroth, gnomes aren't people, right? And I don't like.
I'm pretty sure in Azeroth gnomes are people.
I don't know, man. Okay, in Azeroth, gnomes aren't people by the non-Azerothian definition, by the real world definition. That's
yeah.
And that's a fact. But yeah, they're quite like goblins. I listen. They're not my least favorite race in World of Warcraft at all. They're okay, but they're rather weird, right? Like if they could just be like twice as big, maybe, and like less annoying. I wouldn't have much against them anymore, honestly, if that would be. But they're not. So what do you do? I feel like gnomes in a lot of ways are just nerd dwarfs, right? Do you want hero power here?
Yes, I definitely want hero power.
Make use of the inspiration. You could even mulch. Or footman.
I guess...
It's mulch. Let's just take it down here.
Alright, this looks like it's...
Hero power, savagery, hero power, footman, savagery, the 2-3. Let him run a big thing into taunt, and meanwhile we just go to town. Let me know your ethical opinion on gnome related policies in the comments of this video, please. Thank you.
That looks like a win. That's a win, right? I'm not just being...
It's a major win. It's a major win. You need to clap. What is the guy anyway? The cow guy? Is that a Tauren? He's not a Tauren, is he?
What?
The Armenian, the Inspire one. Is that a Tauren, or is that just a Savage Combatant, or is that just some blue mine?
That's a beast of some variety.
It's a beast, yeah, but is it a Tauren?
Tauren aren't beasts.
Well, but for whatever
Tauren
reason,
are
right?
people too, you know?
Tauren are cows. They are livestock. They are nothing. They are cows who somehow do shaman stuff.
Tauren are intelligent beings. They deserve human rights just the same as you and I do.
How come you assert intelligence? Where did that come from?
I mean, considering that that you can talk to them like a regular person, you would assume that they have at least a certain amount of intelligence.
You could talk to a parrot or your imaginary friend.
Well, yes, but a parrot is not gonna respond intelligently, and your imaginary friend, well, I guess that's really your own issue there.
Let's go Warlock.
I was really hoping we could go Hunter, but, you know.
Hunter, yeah. Old school. Tauren aren't people. It's crazy. It's crazy talk.
Of course Tauren are people.
Who's people next? You're gonna tell me goblins are people? Are Volpira
goblins are people? Goblins are basically the same as people that exist in real life, which is crazy scientists and CEOs.
Goblins are boogers. They are sentient boogers. Evil sentient boogers. How are they people? How would anyone call a goblin a person? That was a waste.
Yeah.
Goblins are trash. Like, come on. Like, okay, would the world of Azeroth not be better off if goblins were not a thing?
I mean, probably, but that's what I said, right? Yeah. Those exist in real life. They're just like, you know, like traders and that sort of stuff. I mean, all the goblins are is just greedy people, right? Like that's just
they're slavers, man, but they're also
that's
like
what I said, right? Like CEOs,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, and they make evil inventions. Like if they just did something good at least. Like that's gnomes. Like gnomes even like they make useful stuff, but goblins just use it for evil. But the second question though, are Volpira people?
I think so. I honestly don't know much about them.
They're foxes, dude. They're just literally just foxes.
Well, first of all, they're anthropomorphized, and second of all, I believe they're intelligent creatures, aren't they?
They're just foxes, man. They were just added to the game so furries can play WoW.
Oh wait, yeah, they're playable characters. That would suggest that they
they're allied races.
Have the faculties that you would need to possess to act intelligently.
They're like the worst. They're probably the worst. Like, whenever you see someone with a Volpira, you know exactly what kind of person that person is in real life, too. Like, they're terrible. Alright, get that snake out of here. Good idea.
I don't like how this gives taunt.
Yeah, the taunt is a problem, that's correct.
Does it help at all? I think it does. Oh wait, that helps a lot, actually. What do you do again? Give a random friendly minion. Oh, right, that's pretty neat.
It's pretty neat. It's true. Tap, easy. Yeah. Big board, no removal. Hopefully, easy win. Man, Radiator makes his stuff work pretty well, he said, and now he's dead.
Well, but he will be avenged!
He wasn't.
Kind of.
It's decent enough. Let's go, yes, by this. Tap, or maybe play a wolf. Volpira aren't people. Volpira aren't people, goblins are not people. Gnomes are... Listen, gnomes are people during the worst of times. If you understand what I'm... Like, when you absolutely need them. And their stuff, right? Alright, you can be people. You can be people for today. Like, as long as we are at war, you can be people. But when that's over, then you go back from whence you came. You're not people. Oh, that's a big one. That's huge. First time that anyone in Hearthstone ever attacks with Sword of Justice, and we win.
That's not true. People do it for lethal all the time whenever they get the opportunity.
Do they?
I mean,
I know about that. No, it kind of defeats the purpose of the sword. We have defeated. What was it now? Was it Ulduman or something?
What does defeat the purpose of a sword if it is killing someone? That is what swords are meant for.
But it's a buffing sword, though.
They're implements of destruction.
It's a buffing sword. I mean,
they're machines of murder.
It might as well be a staff, right? It should, as a matter of fact, it should be a staff that would fit much better with the concept of the weapon.
It fits more with the effect. It does not fit that well with the class of Paladin.
Oh yeah, Paladin.
You know what? Uther carries around a giant book. Just make it a book.
Yeah, make it a book. Exactly. Right, he does carry a book. What a fact. I thought he was like a good warrior or something. Why does he carry a big-ass hammer? He should be carrying a huge hammer, not a book.
He does carry a huge hammer. He carries a hammer and a book. He has a hammer in his right hand and probably the Bible in his left hand. I don't know.
Why would you the Azeroth equivalent of the Bible? Except people have actually seen the Naru. What is the point of like even studying books like when you have a big hammer? I don't get it. Like, why would you want to be a nerd?
See, and that is why you don't get it.
Why can't?
That's why you don't get things, because you don't study books.
Look at the Arcadus next to him, right? Both hands on the hammer. He's smacking somebody right now. He's just going to town. And Uther is reading. He's reading poetry out there, like a little.
They also both have glowing blue eyes.
They do, dude. Uther he's a coward, man. Uther is weak sauce. Freaking reading. He's the whole Scourge thing is entirely his fault too. I don't know about Uther, man. He's a weird guy. But yeah, you should spend more time with the hammer. less time with the books. Thank you for watching the video. Let us know what races of Azeroth you like to be racist against, because it's okay, because it's in fantasy. So let us know in the comments. Preferably goblins of Pyrrha, and orcs are also pieces of shit, but they're at least they use hammers and they hit stuff. But that's for another day. Thank you for watching. Drop a like on the video. We destroyed whatever city this was. It starts with the letter U, and next week we'll be back with what's the next one?
The next one is the Ruined City, and this was Uldaman.
This was Uldaman. Okay. Is the Ruined City then, what is it, Uldir or something? We'll see.
I don't know.
And
technically the previous one also was the Temple of Orsis. This is Uldaman is the only one that's actually named by like this city.
I mean, okay, the first one was Ulduman, because that's where that is. But like, yeah. Anyway, we'll see. We'll get more Titan artifacts, and we'll destroy this whole thing, and it's easy clap. Pulse wins daily, slump hopefully managed in a decent way. And now we of course look forward to the next Wednesday, which is gonna be fun. But thank you for watching. Drop a like, and if you want to be reminded of whenever it actually is Wednesday, you should join our Discord server, because we have an automated mechanism to do that for you in the most pleasant way imaginable. So hopefully we'll see you there soon. Link in the description. It's free. It's a great place to be with the community and us personally too. You can talk Hearthstone, talk whatever you want, talk about Pyrrha and works if you like. And stay tuned for the next video. So if you don't want to miss those, sub to the channel. And until next time, stay safe.
That's it.
That's it.